I thought I'd do a new gun review. New year, new gun. It's been a while, but I built an outdoor range, I built a workshop, we moved house. So there's a lot more things to come this year with the guns and a lot more new guns that I'm after. And this is one I've been after for a couple of years now, and you can't seem to find them in the UK. Not many places stock them, and second-hand, I didn't really want one second-hand, I wanted to find one brand new. And I managed to find this at Leicester Air Guns. So yeah, it's not a bad price. It was £225 for the 2028 model. They do two models of this. The 2028, which this one is a 22 caliber, and a 2027, which is the 177 caliber. It's quite a big pistol. It's 18 inches from the end of the barrel to the bolt, and then with the stock on, it's probably around 22 inches overall length. Weighs about £3, so it's quite heavy, but it's really well balanced in your hand. This is the stock. It's got like the competition target riser here, a bit of stippling knurling there, but overall the finish is not. It feels quite cheap. That's the only way I can describe it. But I wasn't really bothered about this because I'm taking this to Warren Edwards, and he's going to build me a new one out of walnut with a more pistol grip style here to match my PP 700. And then in this bit I'm putting a 11mm dovetail sank in there, so you can put a bipod in if you wanted. So yeah, that's a quick look at the gun. The bolt is really stiff to pull it back. I'll just fire it quickly. There's nothing in it, I've checked. But to pull it back, look, I'll just do it one-handed. It's really stiff to get the last bit. So that needs oiling, looking at. Like that is not fully back. Takes a real effort to get it to the very last bit. So doing this single-handedly, you would not be able to do it. So that's one thing I've noticed about this already. So only had it out of the box and had a quick look just to see what it's all about. You got the pop-up sights, which are not bad actually. To be fair, they're not too bad. I've seen worse and I've seen better. So yeah, it's got the floating barrel, which I think I will put some sort of carbon fibre cover over it just to protect the barrel a little bit. And then I'm going to try and get this end off. Apparently you can knock it off with a block, so I'm going to do that, then put a silencer on it, because it is quite loud, but it's not too bad. That's your pressure gauge. Yeah, like I say, it's not a bad looking gun. It's quite big. If you're wanting something subtle, this is not the gun for you. It is a big pistol. I'll just put the Reximex Mito next to it for comparison, and that's a big gun. You can see it's nothing like this. This is what it comes with in the box. You get 2 magazines. Again, they feel quite cheap, to be honest. Get your little counter on the top, and they're hard to fit into the gun. There's not much leeway because it slides into that particular bit there, and that's where like the barrel is. There's not much room for movement in them. You get 2 single shot trays. Again, really lightweight, really cheap feel to them. I imagine they'll probably break after a while. You get 1 replacement O-ring. You get the degassing tool. That screws into the back there. You screw it all the way in with an Allen key, and it degasses the gun if you ever need to take the cylinder off or the barrel. You got your fill probe. Again, it doesn't come with a Foster fitting, so you will need to buy one of them. Then just 2 Allen keys, which don't fit anything on the gun. So it's pretty pointless, really. But yeah, that's what you get in the box with the gun. You don't get any real instructions, you don't get anything in the box. It's just a basic cardboard box, very cheap. I've cocked the gun properly now. As you can see, the bolt goes all the way back. It goes back with ease once you've originally done it, but getting it to that point is quite tough, so it does need looking at. That's the magazine that we showed. It slides in that way, but it's really tough to get in. Look, as you can see, it's not an easy thing to do. You cannot do this one-handed, and it's just, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't feel put together that well. So that's it in, and it also, because of how high the magazines are, you can't really put a red dot on there. It just wouldn't fit. It'd obscure your view. And if you were to put a pistol scope on like this one, which is quite a small one with normal height mounting, again, it wouldn't sit. It would hit, wherever you put it, it would hit the magazine. So you have to use the sights that come on the gun, really, unless you get really high razors for the scope. But yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. Others probably have different opinion on it. It does feel really well in the hand though. That's the only good point about it. It is really well balanced. It fits your hand nicely. It's a little too short for my hand, but I've got quite large hands. But you can hold it easily at arm length and it will not wobble. It is balanced, which is probably one of the only saving graces, really. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it, my thoughts. I think with a little fettling around, you could probably get it to run more smoothly, be a lot more smooth in the action, and you could definitely finish the stock off a lot nicer. Probably sand it with some steel wool and refinish the stock. But yeah, that's just a little opinion of it. It does shoot really well though, to be fair. The sights are not bad at all. They are good sights. It's sitting at about 15 yards. It'll hit 1/2 inch groups and go pellet through pellet using JSBs. I will get some shooting video soon of it in the range outside. It's just the weather's dismal. But yeah, for 225 quid, I think you could turn this into something nice. But straight out the box, it's not the nicest. The finish is not that good, but it does shoot really well.